Good evening and welcome to the Uniontown A.J. Everhart Gymnasium for tonight's game between Bethel Park and your Uniontown Lady Raiders. Your paid admission to this event entitles you to enjoy an exhibition of skills developed by student athletes in an educational setting. By meeting the challenge of sportsmanship in the stands, you are providing a sound example for students as well as representing your community and school with dignity and pride. Please give the student athletes your positive encouragement and support. Any unruly behavior, sexist, racial, or ethnic comments, abusive or foul language, or taunting of players, coaches, or officials will not be tolerated and could lead to your removal from this event. Thank you for your cooperation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. And now for tonight's starting lineups. The visiting team this evening is the Bethel Park Blackhawks, led by head coach Stephen Norman and assistant coaches Caitlin Schwally and Dylan Penix. Sophomore number 25, AJ Elphinstone. Junior number 4, Catherine Boff. Junior number 11, Bella Coleman. Senior number 14, Sadie Ori. And senior number 24, Ella Sabatis. And now for your Uniontown Lady Raiders, led by head coach Penny Kazmarski-Sevick and assistant coach Michelle Sevick, freshman point guard number 13, Charlie Murtha. Junior guard number 4, Lyric McLean. Senior forward number 2, McKinley Baker. Senior center wearing 00, Emily Myers. And senior guard number 10, Josiah Craggett. Your officials for this evening's game are Mr. David Gatling, Mr. Glenn Hart, and Mr. Andrew White. Good luck to both teams.
Bethel Park High School girls basketball on Bethel Park Blackhawk TV on YouTube, simulcast on Bethel Park Public Access Television. My name is Nicholas Callis. Great evening for basketball here in Uniontown, the site of this game, and you just heard the starters. For Bethel Park, Coleman, Ori, Sabatis, Elphinstone, Boff, and for Uniontown, Myers, Baker, McLee, Craggett, and Murtha. Ella Sabatis in the center for Bethel Park with Myers of Uniontown, and tip-off won by Uniontown, and quick steal there by Sadie Ori, and Bethel Park's going to take it back over the court. Now Kat Boff at the top of the key. 10 seconds into the game, no score. There's Sadie Ori to the corner for Elphinstone. Ball tipped out of bounds off of Uniontown. Josiah Craggett who hit it out. Kat Boff will inbound for Bethel Park. Inside to Bella Coleman. Over to Boff on the wing. Boff drives off the backboard and good. Cut ball, first 2 points of the game. Bethel Park up early. 7:30 left in the first quarter. Ball across midcourt. Uniontown. Big effort to try to get it across court. The ball went out of bounds. And so Bethel Park. That's good. As gets up and missed. Second shot. Missed, but a foul going to be called. Foul called on Ella Sabatis, her first personal. Bethel Park's first of the quarter. Since it was a shooting foul, 2 free throws coming. First one up and good. Second one good as well. Baker with 2 free throws made. It's 4-2 game. Ball across court now. Here's Sadie Ori. Basket's good. 6-2 Bethel Park. 6:40 left in the first quarter. Drive inside. There's Myers with it. Tries for the basket, and she makes it. Reaches over everyone. Her first 2 points. It's now 6-4. Bethel Park still leading. 6.5 minutes left in the first quarter. For 3, Bella Coleman. Good. Her first points of the game. Bethel Park up 9-4 now. 6:15 left first quarter. Northa had that ball stolen away around midcourt. Ori inside. Sabatis drives. Missed her shot, but she got fouled. Clock stops with 6:05 left in the first quarter. Myers called for the foul. Her first personal, first for Uniontown in the quarter. Sabatis will go to the line for 2. First one's good. 10-4 Bethel Park in the lead. Second one's good. Sabatis with 4, Bethel Park with 11. It's a 7-point game, 6 minutes left in the first quarter, and now a pass goes awry. It was intended for Get, went out of bounds. Turnover by Uniontown. Bethel Park will take it back the other way. Strong start for Bethel Park with 5 minutes and 57 seconds left in the first quarter. It's Bethel Park 11, Uniontown 4. You're watching Bethel Park High School girls basketball on Blackhawk TV on YouTube, simulcast on Bethel Park Public Access Television. Sadie Ori's 3 missed, rebound coming. Elphinstone fights for it, and she secured it and then stepped out of bounds, so ball will go the other way. Uniontown will inbound, 5:44 left in the first quarter. Ball goes out of bounds. Again, Uniontown with the turnover, just making some errant passes. And Bethel Park will get to inbound again. Tessa Nicholson comes into the game for Uniontown as a substitution. As does Ray Robinson. Bethel Park on offense now. There's Sabatis. Handoff, cap off. Off to Sadie Ori. Pivots, drives. Ori passes out to Bella Coleman, but pass wasn't quite near her, so the ball goes out of bounds and Uniontown will take over. 5:21 left first quarter. 7-point Bethel Park lead. Nicholson comes to half court, double teamed. Ray Robinson with it now. Robinson dribbles out. She's being double teamed as well. Bethel Park tight defense. Nicholson with it. Nicholson over to the corner. Drive baseline. Ray Robinson makes the basket. Ray Robinson's first 2. 11-6. Bethel Park still in the lead. 4:55 left first quarter. Drive in. Sadie Ori. Whistle blown. Ball missed. Foul's going to be reported with 4:50 left in the first quarter. It's a 5-point Bethel Park lead. Foul called on Tessa Nicholson, her first personal. That's 2 in the quarter for Uniontown. And since it was a shooting foul, Sadie Ori gets 2 free throws here. First one's good. She's got 3 now in the game. Another one coming. Second one misses, rebounded by Myers. Uniontown comes on offense now. Nicholson drives quickly. Gives it to Forget. Now a drive. Basket missed. And goes off of Bethel Park player. Ball stays with Uniontown. And now a substitution. Bethel Park has Fiona O'Neill coming to the game for Bella Coleman. Inbound, there's Nicholson. Nicholson drives. Ray Robinson on the baseline, missed. Rebound by Myers. She puts it back and makes the basket. Myers with 4 leads Uniontown scorers so far in this game. It's 12-8. Bethel Park in the lead. AJ Elphinstone drives right lane, gets stopped. Out to O'Neill. O'Neill's going to hand off, cap off for 3. Good. Cap off with 5. Leads Bethel Park scorers to this point, and now a scramble at midcourt. A whistle stops the clock with 3 minutes and 57 seconds left in the first quarter. 15-8 the score. Bethel Park is leading. Foul called on Fiona O'Neill, her first personal. That's Bethel Park's second of the quarter. And now the inbound coming. Thrown in by Baker. Ray Robinson on the move, drives out, and a 3-pointer by Cricket is missed. Rebound by Kamploff, and then contested possession called. And Bethel Park has the arrow pointing in its direction, so Bethel Park gets possession. 3:45 left first quarter. It's 15-8. Bethel Park in the lead. It's Ella Sabatis with it. Cap off. Sadie Ori drives. Middle of the paint. Passes out. And Elphinstone. No shot. She's called for a travel, so Bethel Park turns it over. 3:32 left first quarter. 7-point Bethel Park lead. Uniontown driving. There's Nicholson. Fumbled possession a bit, but kept it well enough to pass. Myers, Murtha, Ray Robinson with it now. Robinson drives right lane. Missed. Rebound by Murtha. Outside, 3 for Nicholson is missed. This time rebounded by Ella Sabatis. And Bethel Park comes across half court. Drive. Sabatis loses the ball. Fiona O'Neill picked it up and put it off the backboard for 2. Her first 2 points of the game, 17-8. Bethel Park in the lead. Tessa Nicholson over to Murtha. Murtha bounce pass in. Ball tipped, stolen by Ella Sabatis. And here comes Sadie Ori across court. Drives, tries to take it all the way. And she missed. Rebound by Robinson. Uniontown back to offense. Ball poked away by Fiona O'Neill in transition. So Uniontown will inbound. This is a Class 5A Section 4 girls basketball game of the WPIAL. Uniontown tied in last in the section. 1-6 in section coming into play. Bethel Park in third of the 7 teams. Steal by Sadie Ori. Basket missed though. Rebounded by Nicholson. 2:25 left first quarter. It's 17-8. Bethel Park in the lead. Bethel Park again third of the 7 teams in the section with a 4-3 section record, just ahead of Baldwin, who's 3-4 in section. Cap off, open on the wing. Pass into Sabatis, out to the corner. O'Neill will drive the baseline and misses the basket. She gets her own rebound. Was double teamed, and Nicholson gets the steal. And now here comes Uniontown, other way. Ray Robinson inside. Murtha had the ball stolen away. Sabatis gives it to Sadie Ori, and Bethel Park quickly comes back to its offensive side of the court. Drive, Ori, fouled in the process of shooting. Minute 40 left, first quarter. It's 17-8, Bethel Park in the lead. And Uniontown hit with a foul. That is Lyric McLee, her first personal, 3 in the quarter for Uniontown, and Sadie Ori will shoot 2. Now 1 of 3 from the line, missing that first 1 of 2 on this attempt. Peters Township still ahead in the section. They're from Class 5A Section 4, just like these two teams are. Peters undefeated in section, 7-0, and they're 14-2 overall this season. Second one in and out. Sadie Ori now 1 for 4 from the free throw line in this game. Quick pass over. There's Murtha. Charlie Murtha misses. Bethel Park takes it across court. Here's Sadie Ori. 3, Benacki, no good. Rebounded, Fiona O'Neill out to Elphinstone to Benacki. Avery Benacki drives out to Sadie Ori on the wing. Inside, Sabatis, being guarded tightly. She'll try to drive anyhow, gets around the defenders and makes the basket. Sabatis with 6, Bethel Park up 19-8, minute 5 left in the first quarter. Ray Robinson drives inside. 3 attempts, good. Josiah could get her first points of the game. And now Benacki to Ori for 3. Missed. Rebound. 42 seconds left first quarter. It's 19-11. Bethel Park still in the lead. Charlie Murtha missed the shot. Rebound by O'Neill, who is being covered heavily in the backcourt. Now Ori will hustle across half court. Sadie Ori drives. Pass out to Benacki. Elphinstone, top of the key. Now Sadie Ori with it. Bethel Park slows down. 18 seconds left first quarter. It's 19-11. Bethel Park leading. Drive. Sadie Ori out to the corner. O'Neill drives the baseline and misses the basket. Sabatis, quick rebound out to the corner. Benacki drives. Pass in. O'Neill with 1 second makes the layup. Fiona O'Neill with 4, and that ends the first quarter. Bethel Park up 21-11 after the first quarter. We're watching Bethel Park Public Access Television and Blackhawk TV's coverage of Bethel Park High School basketball. This is the girls' team. Next game, we'll be covering the final game of the week. Bethel Park boys play Ringgold tomorrow at 7:30 at Ringgold, so you can watch that game right here on Blackhawk TV on Bethel Park Public Access Television. Boys team not doing so well for Bethel Park, just 2 section wins to this point. They lost a close game on Tuesday. First buzzer signals. Bethel Park up by 10. Leading scorer for Bethel Park right now is Ellis Sabatis. Cap-off goes behind. Sabatis has 6, Boff has 5. Uniontown's leading scorer, Emily Myers, had a couple of layups. She has 4. And Josiah Criget, late in that first quarter, made a 3-pointer. She's the second leading scorer. Inbound coming. Baker inbounds to Murtha, and the second quarter has begun. Some new faces on the court for Uniontown as the ball slips out of the hands of Uniontown. Bethel Park quick in transition. Sabatis was wide open in the forecourt for Bethel Park, and she scores her 8th points of the game on that basket. 23-11, Bethel Park up. 7.5 left in the first half. 3-pointer missed by Lyric McLee. It's not quite a new face, but she was subbed back into the game. She was one of the 5 starters for Uniontown in this game. There's Sadie Ori coming across court. Ori to Sabatis. Inside, there's Benacki. Can't find enough space. She'll dribble out. O'Neill tries to get inside. She does get the pass. Pivots, and a whistle stops play. Foul going to be called. 7 minutes, 3 seconds left in the second quarter. Bethel Park is up 23-11. Baker called for the foul. Her first personal, first of the quarter for Uniontown. Neither team put the other in double bonus time in that first quarter. Fouls haven't been too frequent so far in this game. Here's Sabatis with it. Over to Sadie Ori. Ori drives the left lane. Guarded tightly, ball stolen away. Murtha gives it to McLeod. McLeod drives, tries a long two-pointer that missed. Rebounded in Bethel Park. Back on offense, here is Elphinstone over to Fiona O'Neill. Inside, Sabatis. Sabatis inside pass. O'Neill pivots, double teamed. She's in trouble, and she falls on the ground. And it looks like Fiona O'Neill is going to get hit with an offensive foul. Fiona O'Neill called with the foul, her second personal foul. That's the first of the quarter for Bethel Park. 6.5 minutes left, second quarter. It's 23-11. Bethel Park's in the lead. Here comes Uniontown to offense. Whistle stops play. Travel called on Lyric McLeod, so Bethel Park gets the ball right back. A lot of turnovers so far in this game. And a substitution, Tessa Nicholson will come in for Ghent. Bethel Park girls last played on the 17th. That was last Friday. They played Trinity and won 44-32. They had a game scheduled against Albert Gallatin for this past Monday, but that got postponed due to the cold and snowy temperatures that have graced us this week. Drive in by Ori, pass out, cap off on the wing. Off, drives, inside. O'Neill couldn't handle the pass, and McLeod will pick it up. McLeod drive in, off the backboard and missed. Myers comes down with the rebound, puts up the second shot and missed. This time rebounded by Sabatis, who was balled under the hoop. And the officials rule it contested possession, which means the possession arrow will determine who gets the ball. We'll go to Bethel Park. Labate just subbed into the game for Bethel Park. Sadie Ori, takes your time. No shot clock in high school basketball in Pennsylvania, so as long as the ball keeps moving, as long as players keep moving and passing, there will be no violations called. There's no time limit on when a shot needs to be taken. Ori under the hoop. Misses the shot. Clock stop go by the officials with 5.5 minutes left in the second quarter. And a foul's called on Charlie Murtha, her first personal. That's 2 in the quarter for Uniontown. 23-11, Bethel Park leads, and Sadie Ori goes to the foul line to shoot 2. This is her third trip to the line, and she's 1 for 4 entering this attempt. First one's good. Ori with 4 now in the game, her point total. Gives Bethel Park 24 points. Second attempt. That one good as well. 5 for Ori, 25 for Bethel Park. 25-11's the score, 5.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Pass over to Nicholson. Inside to Emily Myers, out to Charlie Murtha to Nicholson. Nicholson drives and missed the basket. Ball tipped up, rebounded by Uniontown. McLeod in the corner will drive, shoot a 1-2 and missed. Rebounded though by Nicholson. She missed that shot, gets her own rebound, and then is fouled on the third attempt. Clock stopped with 5 minutes and 8 seconds left in the second quarter. Foul called on cap off, her first personal, 2 in the quarter for Bethel Park, and since that was a shooting foul, Tessa Nicholson will go to the line and shoot 2. First one's good. First point for Nicholson in the game gives Uniontown 12 now. Second one good as well. Nicholson 2 for 2 in her first attempt at the line. Here's Sadie Ori. Ori across court. Sabatis outside. Fiona O'Neill drives in the paint. Off the rim and missed. Nicholson and cap off went for the rebound. The officials say it went off cap off. So Uniontown will get to inbound. Well, I correct myself. The officials ruled it off of Tessa Nicholson of Uniontown. So Bethel Park will inbound here. 4:54 left, second quarter. 12-point game. Bethel Park in the lead. Top of the key for Sabatis, who will drive, pass out. O'Neill's going to try a 3, and she makes it. Fiona O'Neill, her first 3 of the game, gives her 7 total points. She's now the second leading scorer for Bethel Park. And it's now 28-13. Bethel Park leads. 4:35 left in the second quarter. Ball goes out of bounds. Off Bethel Park, Uniontown to inbound. Charlie Murtha will inbound for Uniontown. Into McLee. McLee drives the baseline. Bounce pass in. Myers. One of the tallest on the court makes another basket. She leads Uniontown scorers with 6. 28-15 is the score. Bethel Park still in the lead, and Ori tries to nail a 3, but she missed. And that ball will go out of bounds. Uniontown willingly lets it go out. So inbound for Uniontown coming. 4:20 left in the second quarter. It's 28-15. Bethel Park leads. McLee fumbles the pass. Labate was in there to defend. Couldn't get the ball, though. And then ball further passed in. Clock stopped at 4:11 left in the second quarter. Foul reported. Foul caught on Kat Boff. That is her second personal. 3 in the quarter for Bethel Park now. Inbound for Uniontown. There's Nicholson. Pass into Myers. Dribbles and makes the basket. Myers now tied for the leading scorer in the game among both teams with Ella Sabatis. Myers now with 8. Uniontown trailing 28-17. Here's Sabatis out to Labate, who shoots it and misses the 3-point attempt, rebounded by Nicholson. Tessa Nicholson hustles to half court and passes it. Nicholson over to Charlie Murtha. Murtha drives along the sideline. Shot up and missed. Rebound there from McLee. Out to Murtha. And Nicholson's going to try a wide open 3. And Nicholson misses off the glass. The ball goes out of bounds. Bethel Park will inbound from its own defensive baseline. 3:25 left second quarter. 28-17 is the score. Bethel Park is in the lead over Uniontown. Bella Coleman re-enters for Bethel Park, and Sadie Orey's going to take a break. Uniontown also to make a substitution here as well. Ray Robinson re-entered into the game. Emily Myers taken out. Myers, Uniontown's leading scorer to this point with 8. Sabatis to Elphinstone to Bella Coleman. Over to Sabatis. Drives. Gets to the baseline. Pass out to the corner. 3 attempt. It's good for Fiona O'Neill. Her second triple of the game gives her 10. She's the first to double digits in the point column, and now it's 31-17. Ball tipped to the backcourt. O'Neill drives, and a double dribble called on O'Neill as she went to try and score. So Bethel Park loses that possession. Still up 31-17. Bethel Park is with 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Murtha tries to drive, double team, ball tipped, and ball stolen by Bethel Park. Stolen by Labate. And now here is Ella Sabatis. Gets it across the court. Bethel Park on offense. Sabatis to the corner. There's O'Neill. Drives the baseline. And she misses. Rebound by Labate. Now drive by Sabatis. She will make it. 10 for Sabatis. Tied for the lead with Fiona O'Neill. 33-17 is the score. 2:23 left second quarter. Uniontown with it now. Nicholson by the sideline being guarded by Sabatis. Nicholson runs around court. 2:10 left second quarter. Now it's McLee. Drives. McLee misses the basket. Rebound by Baker momentarily, and contested possession's called there. Baker clasped the basketball with another Bethel Park player. Possession yields to Uniontown. Clock stopped with 2:03 left second quarter. Bethel Park up 33-17. Layla Bench has been entered into the game for Bethel Park. So stops play there. 2 minutes left second quarter. Forget back into the game for Uniontown. Nicholson with it. Tries to drive over to Charlie Murtha. 33-17 Bethel Park lead. 1:50 left second quarter. Ball stolen by Sabatis. Quick transition to offense. for the Bethel Park, out to bench. Elphinstone, bench. Spins, drives the baseline. Out to Labate. So Elphinstone, top of the key. Solid defense here from Uniontown, not getting the Bethel Park players too open. And they go a travel call at Bethel Park. Well, Shabat is called for the travel. So Uniontown will get to inbound. Minute 28 left, second quarter, 33-17, Bethel Park lead. Nicholson inside, Emily Myers from about 15 feet away, missed, but is saved momentarily until it was picked up by Layla Bench. And so Uniontown loses possession anyhow. To the corner for Coleman for three. She got it! Coleman with 2 threes, giving her 6 points in the game. And it's now 36-17. Bethel Park in the lead with 60 seconds left in the second quarter. And Uniontown will call a full timeout, the first timeout of 5 that it has used in the game. Bethel Park still with all 5 of its timeouts. 19-point Bethel Park lead with about a minute left in the second quarter. You're watching Bethel Park High School Girls Basketball on Blackhawk TV on YouTube, simulcast on Bethel Park Public Access Television. And if you're watching this game on January 23rd, 2025, this is a live basketball game, and it's a pleasure to be bringing it to you in Uniontown, Pennsylvania, Fayette County. Just search on YouTube, Blackhawk TV 412. That's where you can find games that we do stream live. And also on Bethel Park Public Access Television. So if you like cable TV still, or you know anybody that does, we do live games on there as well. Again, it's January 23rd, 2025. So if you're watching it on that date, this is indeed a live basketball game. And so if you want to watch, it's Comcast 21 and Verizon 32, covering all basketball games that are in section left on the schedule. There are a few games that we will not be covering for the girls team to end the season. We're going to play West Allegheny this coming Monday. We won't be there, nor will we be at the game against Keystone Oaks in mid-February, but all section games left for Bethel Park will be at home and away, so you can look forward to that as the season starts to wind down. We get in a tugging match with Layla Bench, and the officials call for a contested possession, and possession shows the arrow pointing to Bethel Park, so they're going to get to inbound. Quick substitution, A.J. Elphinstone out, Sadie Ori back into the game. She hasn't been in for most of the second quarter. She was taken out toward the beginning. Now she's back in, leading the offense, drive in. And a whistle stops the clock with 43 seconds left in the second quarter. It's 36-17, Bethel Park leads. And it's going to be a shooting foul called. Here's the report. It's on Uniontown's Ray Robinson, her first personal. That's 3 in the quarter for Uniontown. Ori to the line for the 4th time in this game, and she makes the first of 2 there. Made 1 of 2 her first time around, missed both her second, and then made both her third time, and on her 4th trip she was 50%. As is she for the entire game, but a rebound for Bethel Park, and Ori makes the basket anyhow there. Makes up for 1 lost point by putting on a couple more to the scoreboard for Bethel Park. 39-17 is the score with 26 seconds left in the second quarter. Myers inside. She was pivoting, and then the officials stopped play. Foul's called on a Bethel Park player. It's Bella Coleman hit with the foul. Her first personal. That's Bethel Park's 4th of the quarter. Just a floor foul, so Uniontown will inbound. Neither team has put the other in the automatic double bonus time yet. Fouls have been under control for both teams in this game. Bethel Park went away from putting Uniontown in the automatic double bonus. So 16 seconds left in the second quarter. Myers has that shot tipped, and then Murtha tried to pass it in, but threw it over the head of Myers, so Uniontown turns it over to Bethel Park with 9 seconds left in the second quarter. It's 39-17, a 22-point lead for Bethel Park. Clock winds down from 8. Ori drives, tries for the layup, makes the basket, and the corner's over. Sadie Ori enters double digits for scoring. She's got 10 after making that basket, and Bethel Park crosses 40 points to end the first half. It's 41-17. Bethel Park is in the lead. Halftime is here. Third quarter coming up next. Quick review of the scores real quick. First for Bethel Park, 3 players with 10. That's Sadie Ori, Ella Sabatis, and Fiona O'Neill. For Uniontown, one leading scorer pops out. That's Emily Myers. She has 8. Everybody else, 3 or fewer. Forget has 3. Ray Robinson has 2. Tessa Nicholson has 2. McKinley Baker has 2. There's 4 scores for Uniontown. You're watching Bethel Park High School girls basketball on Blackhawk TV on YouTube, simulcast on Bethel Park Public Access Television. Halftime is here. Third quarter coming up next. About 9 minutes for that, so stay tuned. We'll have that coming up after halftime. watching Bethel Park High School girls basketball on Blackhawk TV on YouTube, simulcast on Bethel Park Public Access Television. My name is Nicholas Callis. In the third quarter of this game, about to begin with Bethel Park up 41-17 over Uniontown. Bethel Park has three leading scorers, all tied. Sadie Uri, Ella Sabatis, and Fiona O'Neill, they all have 10. For Uniontown, Emily Myers with 8, and then the four other scorers for the team at 3 or fewer. We're watching this game on January 23rd, 2025. This is a live basketball game. We've got games live on YouTube and on cable television, Comcast 21 and Verizon 32. For BPTV, Uniontown's going to inbound. Down 41-17 to start the second half. Nicholson drives, double team quickly, pass over to McLee, inside for Myers, out to Nicholson. Hand off to McLee. She drives. Basket is missed, just grazed the net, rebounded by Bethel Park momentarily. Myers ended up stealing it and made the basket. She's in double digits now with 10 points, and it's a 41-19 game now. 7.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Drive in by Elphinstone over to Sabatis. Sabatis handoff, Bella Coleman. Bounce pass, there's Sabatis to Sadie Uri. Screen, Uri open for a second, then throws a lead pass into Sabatis, and the basket's good. Sabatis with 12 now, and Bethel Park up 43-19. Nicholson over to Murtha. Charlie Murtha, pass in is stolen by Elphinstone. She's double teamed in a tie-up. Contested possession called, so the arrow determines possession, which yields to Bethel Park. 43-19 is the score, under 7 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Sadie Uri with it, over to Sabatis. Drives in, left lane. Basket missed, rebounded by Emily Myers. Tessa Nicholson into the cross court. Picked up by Murtha to McLee. Lead pass to Nicholson. She'll drive inside, off the backboard, and missed by Baker. And a whistle stops the clock with 6:29 left in the third quarter. 43-19 Bethel Park lead. The foul's going to be called. Foul called on A.J. Elphinstone, her first personal. That's the first of the quarter for Bethel Park. Through the first half, neither team got to the automatic double bonus time. So fouls have been under control for both teams very well in this game. First one's in and out. McKinley Baker at the line. She was 2 for 2 in her first trip. Missed that first one in this opportunity. Second one misses as well. Rebound, Bethel Park. Sabatis got the rebound. Ori hustles to the forecourt, drives. Left lane, basket missed, rebounded by Myers. Uniontown taking it the other way now. Nicholson crosses half court. Drive inside by Murtha, then out. Three attempt is missed by McLee. Baker saves it momentarily, but throws it into Bethel Park's possession. Now Cap off, who was crossing half court, got fouled around midcourt. Fouled by McKinley Baker, her second personal. That's the first of the quarter for Uniontown. Cap off inbounds to Sadie Uri. Out to Sabatis. Drive in. Out to Boff for three. Missed. Tipped then into the possession of Emily Myers. Now Nicholson has it. Nicholson will take it across court. Drive, right lane, off the backboard and missed. Myers with the rebound, put back, missed. And now a scramble for the ball. Both players fumbled for it. Trending out of bounds, and the officials say it went off of Uniontown. So Bethel Park will get to inbound. Ella Sabatis throws it in. 5.5 minutes left, third quarter. 43-19 is the score. Bethel Park is in the lead over Uniontown. Cap off. Elphinstone. Pass stolen by McLee. She dribbles up to the hoop, and McLean makes the basket. Steal in the basket there. McLean's first 2 points of the game. 43-21. Bethel Park still in the lead. 5:09 left in the third quarter. Ori on the wing being guarded by Murtha. Crossover, drive. Off the backboard, missed. Sabatis tipped it. Ori picked it up. Bella Coleman drives. Step running layup, and then the second attempt. No good either, but a whistle stops the clock with 4:53 left in the third quarter. And a foul is called on Lyric McLean, her second personal. Excuse me. Spoke prematurely. Foul reported on the scoreboard on Tessa Nicholson. Her second personal. That's 2 in the quarter for Uniontown, and the first one of 2 missed by Bella Coleman, who has 6 points on 2 3-point makes. Second one's good. 7 for Coleman, 44 for Bethel Park. 44-21 is the score. Myers drives in, fumbles the ball, picks it back up, shoots it over everyone and misses. Rebound by Murtha. Murtha scores her first 2 of the game. It's now 44-23. 4.5 minutes left, third quarter. Sabatis gets a screen, has a little bit of space, passes out to Boff. Boff by the sideline. Hands off, and Sabatis is going to try a 3. She doesn't hit anything, goes out of bounds. Uniontown across half court. And a tip. Going out of bounds off Bethel Park. Uniontown inbound. 4:16 left in the third quarter. It's 44-23. Pass stolen by Coleman. Cornered there for a second, but got out of it. Now Bethel Park has Fiona O'Neill make the basket. O'Neill with 12. And Uniontown. Quick transition. Was to stop the clock with 4 minutes left in the third quarter. It's a 46-23 Bethel Park lead, and a foul called on Sadie Ori. Her first personal, that's 2 in the quarter for Bethel Park. Uniontown to inbound here. Murtha got it thrown in just after a timeout was called by Uniontown. Uniontown uses its second of 5. Bethel Park still with all 5 to use, and the timeout called with 3:59 left in the third quarter. Bethel Park up 46-23. Bethel Park with 2 leading scorers, Sabatis and O'Neill. They each have 12 to this point. Emily Myers with 10. She's the leading scorer for Uniontown. You're watching Bethel Park High School girls basketball on Blackhawk TV on YouTube and Bethel Park Public Access Television. Uniontown, after calling its second timeout of the game, will get to inbound here. It's Murtha. Down to Ray Robinson, drives the baseline. Bounce pass to McLean. Ball tipped by Benaki, goes out of bounds. McLean didn't touch it a second time, so the officials say it went off Benaki. Uniontown maintains possession. 3:52 left in the third quarter, 46-23 Bethel Park lead. McLean taken out of the game, and Josiah Forget back in. Bounce pass, Ray Robinson with it. Robinson drives the baseline. Pass out, Forget for 3, no good. Rebound, though, by Myers. Her second attempt missed. Forget with a third opportunity for Uniontown. She got the rebound and put the basket through, giving her 5. And Uniontown now has 25 points, though trailing 46-25. 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Benaki has it now, dribbling to the top of the key, gives it to Cap off. Sadie Ori with it. Fiona O'Neill to Cap off. Inside, there's Ori off the backboard. She misses that basket. Rebound by Uniontown. Charlie Murtha slows it down a bit, gives it to Tessa Nicholson. Nicholson will drive the baseline, puts it up, and missed. Ball in the corner. And a heck of a job there by Forget to throw it off a Bethel Park player, which means Uniontown will keep possession on its forecourt. 2:57 left third quarter, 46-25 Bethel Park lead. Ray Robinson will inbound for Uniontown. Pass tipped, but goes to Charlie Murtha, who will try a three. Missed. Sabatis on the ground, trying to get the rebound. Tussled with Tessa Nicholson for it, and then the officials called contested possession. 2:49 left third quarter. Gabby Labate subs in for Bethel Park. Avery Benacki goes back to the bench. Charlie Murtha inbound from the baseline. Out to Ray Robinson. Forget with it now. Out to Tessa Nicholson. Ball tipped by Cap off, and the ball went out of bounds. Officials say it went off of a Uniontown player last, so Bethel Park will get to inbound. 46-25 is the score. 2:40 left in the third quarter. Fiona O'Neill to Cap off. Dribbles in, spins outside to Fiona O'Neill. Hand off Sadie Ori with it. Drive inside. Off the backboard. And good. And one. Foul called on Charlie Murtha, her second personal. That's 3 in the quarter for Uniontown. Sadie Ori made the basket, giving her 12. And one opportunity. Good. 3-point play converted. 13 for Sadie Ori. She now leads Bethel Park scorers. And Bethel Park's up now 49-25 with 2:15 left in the third quarter. Nicholson inside. Tugged for the ball. And contested possession called again. This time it was between Murtha of Uniontown and Boff of Bethel Park. And possession yields to Bethel Park inbound there. Emily Myers has been re-entered into the game for Uniontown. Fiona O'Neill will drive inside the paint, right lane, off the backboard, good. O'Neill now the Bethel Park scoring leader with 14 points. Nicholson across half court. Pass in, Forget. To the corner, tries the baseline. Can't get much space, so gives it to Nicholson. 51-25 is the score. 1:40 left in the third quarter. Pass tipped by Sabatis. She gets the steal. Bethel Park in possession now, taking it back to its offensive side of the court. Drive in, Sadie Ori. Bounce pass further inside to Fiona O'Neill, who tacks on to her game-leading score total right now. Her individual scores, she has 16. 53-25, Bethel Park in the lead. Murtha throws it off the official. Ball stays in bounds. That is one of the rarest plays you'll ever see. The officials are going to keep letting them play. Inside, Sabatis for 2. Ball went off the official's head, stayed in bounds. And Bethel Park recovered the basketball and scored. Nicholson to Forget. Saya Forget in the corner, double team. Labate in there tightly, but Forget gets it out to Nicholson. Murtha tries a basket from about 17 feet away. Her shot missed, rebounded by Cap Boff. 44 seconds left in the third quarter, and Bethel Park turns it over. Forget now takes it back across half court. Bethel Park up by 30 points. Forget drives the baseline and makes the basket. Forget with 7 now for Uniontown. 28 seconds left in the third quarter. It's 55-27, Bethel Park ahead. Boff to Sadie Ori to Ella Sabatis. Back to Boff. Top of the key. 15 seconds left third quarter. Here's Sadie Ori on the wing. Tries a 3. Missed. Rebound by Murtha. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Here's Tessa Nicholson. 1 second. 3. Missed. Quarter expires. It's 55-27. Bethel Park leads Uniontown going into the final quarter of regulation. Quick scoring review. Fiona O'Neill now the leading scorer for both teams. She has 16. Ella Sabatis with 14. Sadie Ori has 13. Bella Coleman also up there. She has 7, and Cap Off has 5. Those are all the scores for Bethel Park through 3 quarters. For Uniontown, Emily Myers with 10. Desaya Cricket with 7. And then a bunch of little scores in there. McKinley Baker with 2. Tessa Nicholson with 2. Lyric McLee with 2. Charlie Murtha with 2. Ray Robinson with 2. That's the Uniontown scores. Bethel Park's next game going to be on Monday against West Allegheny, a non-section game. We won't be there to cover that. We're covering all section games moving forward for the rest of the season. So, other than that one and a game against Keystone Oaks at the end of the season, for the Bethel Park girls, we'll be covering every other game here on Blackhawk TV and BPTV. Uniontown has 4 section games to end the season. They're going to play Thomas Jefferson on Monday next week, so this is the final game of the week for them. Baker with it now in the corner. Over to McLee, back to the corner. Tessa Nicholson for 3. Makes it. Nicholson has 5. That's her first 3-pointer of the game made. That's 55-30. Bethel Park still in the lead. 7:40 left in the 4th quarter. Here comes Sadie Ori. There's Labate with it now to Ella Sabatis, top of the key. Over to Cap Off in the corner. Drives the baseline. Off. Layup good. Off with 7. Bethel Park with 57. 7:20 left in the 4th quarter. Bethel Park up by a bunch. Tessa Nicholson being double teamed. Gets a pass off to Murtha. Charlie Murtha drives and makes the basket. Murtha with 4 in the game. 7 minutes left, 4th quarter. It's 57-32. Bethel Park leads. Sadie Ori tries to drive. No look pass out to Boff. No good. Rebounded by Tessa Nicholson. Nicholson bustles across half court. Ball tipped away by Sadie Ori. Possession stays with Uniontown, and the clock is running. Bethel Park reached a differential beyond 30 against Uniontown, so for the remainder of the second half, the clock will continue to run, aside from timeouts. McLee with it now. Lyric McLee misses, rebounds her own shot, and then Ray Robinson puts up a short basket. Jump shot missed, and then contested possession called. McLee was trying to get possession back. Couldn't do it before contested possession was called. Bethel Park gets possession via the arrow pointing in their direction. Whistle stops play, and Bethel Park Sadie Uri called with a carry, so Bethel Park turns it back over. Under 6 minutes left in the 4th quarter. It's 57-32. Bethel Park is in a commanding lead right now. Forget with it now, top of the key. Sabatis was covering her, then Coleman stole it. Then it was stolen back. Emily Myers fumbled it a bit, but put up a shot and missed. Second shot blocked. This time Sabatis comes down with it, gets it to Coleman. Now Bethel Park transitions to offense. Here's Coleman. Sabatis on the wing. Sabatis hands off to Ori. Ori's going to drive the left lane. Gets it inside. Tight coverage outside to Benaki, to the corner for Elphinstone, to Sabatis. Sabatis drives, and the shot missed, but the whistle stops play. A foul's called. Clock continues to run up until 4:59, where it stops. Foul called on Uniontown's Ray Robinson, her second personal. Team's first of the quarter, and Ella Sabatis makes the first of 2. This is her second time to the free throw line in this game. 100% through 3 shots. Here's shot number 4. It's good. Sabatis 100% from the free throw line in this game to this point. She's got 16 total. Now tied with Fiona O'Neill for the leading scorer of the game. 4:50 left, 4th quarter. It's 59-32. Bethel Park in front. Ball tipped. Sabatis gets the steal. Out to Coleman on the wing. To Benaki in the corner. Benaki to Sabatis. Sabatis drives. Baseline. Under the hoop, basket's up, basket missed. Rebounded by Emily Myers of Uniontown, and Uniontown comes back to play offense now. Charlie Murtha with it. 4:25 left, fourth quarter, 59-32. Bethel Park lead, and Charlie Murtha called for a travel. And so Bethel Park gets the ball back. Board of substitutions here for Bethel Park. Uniontown puts Kalia Tyler into the game. Bethel Park, bunch of substitutions. Try to cover those as best as I can as they get on offense. Layla Bench, one of those. Layla Bench, Sarah Nath, Emma Straub. 3 new faces entered into the game. They haven't played yet in this one. Also, Lucy Jeanai, another one of those players, and Labate was into the game before. She's gotten some minutes in this one, but she's another one of the substitutions. 3-pointer. Missed by Emma Straub, and then a whistle stops play. Under 3.5 minutes left to play now in the fourth quarter. It's 59-32. Bethel Park on top. And Bethel Park's going to call a timeout. The foul was called on Bethel Park's Layla Bench, her first personal. That's 1 in the quarter for Bethel Park. Bethel Park calls the first of its 5 timeouts. 30-second timeout. 59-32 is the score. Uniontown's next game is against Thomas Jefferson. That'll be a section game. They play on the road on January 7th at 7:30. Then they've got 3 other section games on top of that, one to make it 4 section games to end the season. They play Baldwin on January 30th. Peters Township is currently undefeated in section on February 4th, and then Trinity is the last game on their schedule. Section game, First Trinity on February 6th. Bethel Park has Thomas Jefferson at home on the 31st as a whistle stops play there. Foul called. Uniontown inbound foul was called on Sarah Nath, her first personal, Bethel Park's second of the quarter. Stolen away, Layla Bench has it now. Important note, too, neither team has gotten into team foul trouble, nor individual foul trouble, no more than 2 personal fouls for 1 player. 3 attempt missed there by Nath. Rebound, though, for a second by Jeanai. It was out of bounds. Went off of Uniontown players, so Bethel Park inbound. But neither team has put the other in bonus time in this game, so fouls, at least per quarter, have been pretty well regulated. Bench to Labate. Straub with it now. Emma Straub is stopped in mid-dribble. Foul called off the ball and called on Layla Bench, her second personal, 3 in the quarter for Bethel Park. 2 minutes left, fourth quarter. It's 59-32, Bethel Park in the lead. Bethel Park has Thomas Jefferson at home on 31st, Albert Gallatin on February 1st at home. Then they go to play Baldwin on February 4th. They play at home against Peters Township on February 7th. And then they have a non-section game against Keystone Oaks on February 10th, on top of the West Allegheny game that they play on Monday, this coming Monday the 27th. But all but 2 of their remaining games for Bethel Park are section games. They got 5 section games remaining on the schedule. $59-32 is the score. Bethel Park in the lead, 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Bethel Park well ahead in this game. Shots up and missed. Foul called. Shot was taken by Cassandra Murray. Foul called on Bethel Park player. First one's up and good by Cassandra Murray. The first of 2 there. Second one missed. Rebound coming. Bethel Park gets it. Labate with it. She'll take it across court. The Bethel Park foul there was called. For you in a minute. Fiona O'Neill Flights, drives, and makes the basket. Fiona O'Neill with 18. She leads all scorers on the court. Puts Bethel Park above 60 now. It's 61-33, 35 seconds left. In the fourth quarter, Murray misses the shot. Ball most out of bounds, but picked up by Layla Bench. The foul was called on Maya Hogue of Bethel Park. Ball stolen by Uniontown, quickly transitioning to offense goes Uniontown, and then foul going to be called. Clock stopped with 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fiona O'Neill on the foul, her third personal. That's Bethel Park's fifth of the quarter. So for the first time this game, with just 13 seconds left in regulation, Bethel Park has put Uniontown to the automatic double bonus. That was their 15th foul of the quarter. And Murray misses the first of two attempts. This is her first trip to the line in this game. Second one is made. That gives her 5 for the game. Bethel Park inbounds, under 10 seconds left now in the fourth quarter. 61-34, Bethel Park lead. O'Neill on the wing to Layla Bench. Will try a three and missed. Out of bounds goes the ball. Clock expires. Fourth quarter ends, which means the game is over. Bethel Park wins by a final of 61-34 over Uniontown. And Bethel Park sweeps the season series. All section opponents play each other twice, once at home and once on the road. These two section opponents, Bethel Park won the first game that these two played back on December 19th, 73-35, and Bethel Park wins here 61-34. Leading scorers, Bethel Park. Fiona O'Neill led all scorers for both teams. She had 18 in the game. Ella Sabatis had 14. Sadie Ori with 13 in the game. Those are the leading scorers for Bethel Park. Emily Myers was the only one to get to double digits for Uniontown. She finished with 10. Desai Cricket, next closest, she finished with 7. Uniontown has another game coming up next week. They'll play on the 31st against Thomas Jefferson at home. I correct myself. That's Bethel Park. Bethel Park's next game on January 31st. They're going to play a section game at home against Thomas Jefferson. For Uniontown, its next game is going to be on Monday the 27th. Uniontown will play on the road at Thomas Jefferson. So each of these teams have Thomas Jefferson as their next opponents. That'll do it. My name is Nicholas Callis, saying so long, and I'll repeat the final score one more time. Bethel Park 61, Uniontown 34. This has been a presentation of Blackhawk TV and Bethel Park Public Access Television.